if you were going to go search this up on YouTube, I would recommend watching like the 7-minute long version because it tells quite a good backstory. But I'll just play the song. Andy Irvine is one of the best, or perhaps the best bouzouki player to like come about in Ireland.
Big claim.
So and next week you'll come back and say that it wasn't actually a bouzouki.
Fucking bouzouki.
It was a banjo.
Aye, and it's about O'Donoghue's pub in 15 Merrion Row, Dublin, south of St Stephen's Green, which is an absolute establishment.
Fucking
and
class pub.
It's one of the best pubs in the world, and it's just like a haven for like live music. Like all of the big folk musicians of the 60s and 70s played there, and the Dubliners started there. So like Whiskey in a Jar, all that was there. That was like you can go sit where they played and you can play where they played. It's great. So here's the song. It's Andy Irvine, O'Donoghue's.
It was August 1962 when I first set foot in O'Donoghue's. A world of music, friends and booze opened up before me. I never could have guessed as I walked through the door just what the future had in store. A crossroads for my life I saw, lying there to taunt me. Well, I was an actor, I played straight, I played in the Gaiety, played at the Gate. My mother in 1928 had trod those boards before me. I was getting tired of the company, an actor's life did not suit me. I said goodbye, you'll never see me back here in Neary's. Johnny Moynihan in his fusty coat was the first to play there in Merrion Row, and he brought the bouzouki to Ireland, you know. Way storm along John, Paddy and Maureen O'Donoghue, Kieran Burke, Luke Kelly, Ronnie Drew, Barney McKenna and me and you in the early 1960s. Well, Paddy and Maureen, very, very sound, though she liked to camp on the moral high ground. You had long hair, you were outward bound. Go down, you blood-red roses. Ronnie Drew, in his fine suit of blue, and a voice like gravel that would cut you in two. We thought he was Dublin through and through, but he blew in from Dunleary. Joe Ryan and John Kelly in the front bar, their fiddles are from the County Clare. Joe Heaney sings in the cold night air in the laneway after closing. Our sea shanties in perfect tune, and Seamus Ennis in the afternoon. It was all over much too soon, days of wine and roses. Well, Banjo Barney calling the tune, Mary Jordan's a whiz on the spoons, up the Swanee and down the Broom. Barney's rising to it, they carry him bodily out to the jacks. He empties his bladder and they carry him back. He swallows his pint and he's right back on track. How the fuck is he doing it? Any afternoon you might find there Luke Kelly in his banjo and his red hair. Oh, what times, what an atmosphere, what more could a young man wish for? How I'd spend my time was never in doubt. This is what life was all about, a bowl of soup and a pint of stout. August fog and meat shoot Marapashe. Dave Smith never short of a witty phrase. Sonny Brogan loved the way he plays. Ted McKenna, God bless the days of Italian mandolinos. At closing time we didn't go far, just down the road to the Pipe Coffee Bar. The usual suspects, there you are. Have yous no homes to go to? Putting up a note on the message board, Sweeney's men have a gig, oh Lord. We have to meet at 12 o'clock for the journey down to Galway. But the Sweeney van broke down at the door, and we didn't get started till 4:15 to the merry tune of the Dolan Snore. Haul away, me Rosie. to an end in 68. The rest of the world was lying in wait, and I started out for a new landscape. Set sail for the Pyrenean Mountains, from the old North Wall sailed away, and all my friends were there on the quay. Won't be back for many's a day, but it was bloody great while it lasted. It was August 1962 when I first set foot in O'Donoghue's, a world of music, friends and booze hastening towards me. I never could have guessed as I walked through the door just what the future had in store. A blueprint for my life I saw lying there before me.
That's it.
That sounds Swanee in it.
Again.
That was
did.
funny. That felt like the Irish We Didn't Start the Fire. Just listing names.
You know what it felt like for me? Oh no, you just said it, right? You just said it, and I have to do this right now. So before anyone says anything,
ask a Hennessy, Tennessee, Morrison, Shaughnessy, Reardon, and Rooney. They'll tell you the same.
Exactly, Family Guy.
just listing all the Irish names.
Hey, Ray Jordan on the spoons. I like that.
Yeah, no, I liked all, like, obviously, like, the music itself's less the thing so much as what he's saying.
No,
But I feel like it really kind of gave some kind of picture to...
Oh, aye.
Just like the general scene, and even
That's a really good songwriting song, you know, just like...
like whether or not it was like, I don't know, fucking accurate to what it was like, I would assume so, but I wasn't there in 1962 in 15 Mile Row. But
But you
fucking...
felt like you were there when you listened to this song.
Exactly.
Aye.
I really liked it. It was dead, like it wasn't polished to that either. It was just them singing the
It's raw.
song.
So wholesome.
Yeah, that's the word I had. Raw.
I wrote bowl of soup. So I
Aye.
mentioned bowl of soup. Bowl of soup
And I find it stout.
Yeah.
What more could the young man wish for?
Oh.
I think the last verse is quite like, there's a sense of melancholy to it. Like, you know, of it's over before you even knew it was a thing. You know, because it only really becomes like a thing like once Luke Kelly like dies, really.
once it's had its peak, yeah, and it
Aye.
starts to come down again.
And you're looking back.
It's he's part of a great band called Planksty. Christy Moore, Donald Lunny, Andy Irvine, and I forgot the other boy's name. That's terrible.
That's the one that's listening.
Bastard.
You'll be a killer.
I mean his name, but he's part of like he was part of like that new, like the revival of Irish folk music in the 70s and 80s. Enjoy that song. I missed the pub. I don't know if you can tell.
I was gonna say,
To be fair, the whole time that was like obviously the song was about O'Donoghue's, and you've got like, I guess, like the song was about that. I've been there, so I was just thinking about it, but I was the whole time just thinking I would love to go back to O'Donoghue's right now.
I've not been there,
I'd love a
and I
fucking-
was thinking
I've not been
that
there
sounds like
either.
a class place to go.
Toby pilgrimage. Yeah, to be fair, that's barely a joke. Like, we need to go to that pub because it's
Aye.
fucking... When I went
Yeah,
to
I've
Dublin
never
at the
experienced it. Yeah.
When I went to Dublin at the start of the year, we only went for a day, just because we could get cheap flights. But I was there with my pals for uni, and like I was like, we need to go here, and they were like, oh, but we were at like, it's no near the Guinness storehouse. That's where we like got there, fucked a bit for like half an hour, went there, done the tour, and then that's like across the city,
Aye.
or like in one direction, and they were like, oh, but it's a bit away. We could find a pub nearby, and I was like, here. We need to go to this pub. It is very important. And we went, and then we had like 2 pints and had our lunch in there, and that was good. But they were like, nah, we need to go to Temple Bar. And we went to Temple Bar.
Aye. And then paid £7 a pint.
Aye, and you know, I get that, because...
Aye. If you're gonna go for a day,
Aye, but at the same time, I was like, it's not going to be as good, and I'd rather stay.
get a £40 flight to go sit in one pub.
I know.
The actual wind. See right now, right? If somebody said to me, listen, you can go to a Donoghue's tomorrow, but it'll cost you £100. I'd be like,
Right, sign me up. I mean, that said though, Swanee, well, we didn't know there was going to be a lockdown. I do recall texting you being like, do you want to come to Dublin? And you were like, for a day? No.
aye, I know. I miss it so much. I miss it so much.
You also
Oh,
need
man.
to keep in mind what that does to your carbon footprint, taking a flight for that short distance.
We can get the ferry.
Terrible.
We could sail.
Do a flight.
Good to swim.
Swim it. That's how desperate
Yeah,
you are
let's
for a pint. This
Let's swim to fucking Armagh or something like in the north, just like.
The Coast Guard comes out, we're like, we're allowed it for one form of exercise a day.
It gets me, darling. That's it.
Dearie me.
I'm so into this place, just rounding up, is that I've got a bunch of...
You've got the
merch.
merch.
Got the address on it as well.
I walked in with my dad, that we went to see the Rolling Stones in Dublin, and we had like a weekend in Dublin after it. And I was like, right, we're going to a Donoghue's. Like, I was like, I'm deciding what we're doing this weekend. Like, we're going... because he'd been in like the 80s and Dublin was a bit different back then, a bit like Glasgow was. It's kind of freshened up a bit, but according to him anyway. And we were fucking pissed, right? And we were about 20 pints in, and we got put into that corner, you know, when you're walking in the right, Michael, and there's like where they all play. And like we were just sandwiched in there, like just like getting pints passed over by folk. Like we'd like pass like a €20 and buy like 4 pints and just be like, you get us a pint, we didn't want to move, and they'd be like, I sound, because we were just like joining in. It was class. Great pub.
I've only been in when it's quite quiet as well.
So
Yeah,
somebody you would give a stranger money and they would come back with a drink for you.
No, it was just like, so where it is, so like you come in and on your right hand side is like a snug, so like a circular area of like where the session players sit, and then there's like 2 stools, and then there's the bar that comes round. So the snug faces the bar, and your door's on your left. There's like a dividing wall between.
Oh, so you can speak to the bar staff.
Aye,
From
so
there.
we were just like on the.
Yeah.
We were on
it's
the bar.
The bar side of it. Yeah.
Aye, pretty much. Just like new friend, new acquaintance,
Yeah.
going to take that €20 and get us 4
A
pints.
stranger's just a friend you've not made yet.
Exactly.
We should go to like do a wee tour of Ireland one day.
Dublin, Galway,
a
Donegal.
Toby tour.
Go we too.
Long into the future.
We're taking our podcast on the road.
Oh no, I
see
didn't mean the podcast.
Fuck the podcast.
Bother.
I hate this shit.
I just want a swally.
Aye.
Speaking of which,